Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak. We are in Newtown. After all the events, we are doing our rounds, solving the 4 SPGs and trying to track down where Almata is, because they're still here. They're still trying to complete Callahan's project with his AI counterpart. But for now, we're going to complete the rounds, pick up the 4 SPGs we can find and see if we can track them down, yes or no. But first, let's pick this up. Looks like we got a 4 SPG. Hidden machines. I failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition for all of you. It's something of an extension of the Crown Prince Sharid's request, but if you have the time, would you consider taking on the job? I'll be waiting for you at the park in Newtown. Add it to the to-do list. If she's in the park in Newtown, she's really close. Couldn't she just walk to us, really? Oh, a request from the CID, huh? Well, it's intriguing for sure. I wonder what they want to talk to us about. I'm not gonna say no to potential rendezvous with Kayla. How about you? I'm fine with it. Where is she? Ah, there she is. You know what? We still have like literally a handful of people still need to talk to. Let's finish those off first, shall we? Hell, we had some damage to our company vehicles in the attack, but outside of that, we got off really light. I heard a lot of other companies weren't so lucky. The Institute got hit hard too. We're still pretty much at capacity, so it's our duty to step up and help the others get on their feet. And I want to make sure Sydney can feel safe out on the streets again. Yeah, we all want that. Goodness. I never thought I'd witness something so horrible. Our factory faces significant damages. It'll be a while until we're fully operational again. I had no idea. It's good that our projects weren't compromised, but our manufacturing side will really be taking the heat now. The due date for that government armament contract really worries me. Can we make it after all of this? How's our head count looking? Do we have any spare hands to direct to that? Can you put together a budget plan? If you can get us enough to cover repair costs? Certainly, I can get that for you. It's nice to see eye to eye. Indeed, I couldn't possibly hope for more. Let's work through this together. Right, leave the recovery efforts to me. Good. I help wherever I can myself. Bezel is in disarray. We all need to work together to surmount it. Oh, definitely, because there's nothing that brings a community together like disaster. It sounds weird, but it definitely is like that. But if something happens that's big enough, people will start to see eye to eye, because in the end, we all want to be fine. At the moment, we are assessing damages to Vern Company and affiliates. Some of our business partners' manufacturing plants were hit particularly hard. We don't know when they'll be fully operational again. But all things considered, this terrorist attack could have been a lot worse. Our total losses don't amount to much. What then was the Mafia trying to accomplish? Distraction? Maybe resources, but we don't know for sure yet. Definitely distraction.
Alrighty.
Alright, that's it for everybody in Newtown. Now we can talk to her. What's the fastest way to get there though? Considering we are not allowed to cross randomly over the streets. Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? Me writing a 4 SPG. I never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kayla. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4 SPG route. So, am I speaking to Kayla or am I speaking to the CID? Oh, you're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I've submitted this request in the CID stat. It concerns the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. We've confirmed that around half their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others retreated with Almata. But we've also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be at large within the city. Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting the description yesterday. I see. Yeah, the police probably have their hands full with them. You need a clean-up crew. But Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy, have I got that right? Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of the president's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more of a matter of professional pride than anything else. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening and they're sure to complicate things, so we'd much rather solve this problem ourselves. Huh, so you want to loan us out to the CID for a day, that's right? Oh, it's not just the CID. The Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense. Ish. Out of curiosity, was this Renee, Kincaid's idea? Well, he pulled together his own task force to address this problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At the risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, that tracks. The guy's resourceful to a fault. This really is a job for Marduk or the guild, but I guess the CID doesn't want to swallow its pride. We ain't exactly free though, is the thing, so we've got other jobs to do. Well, I guess we can look into this on the side. Lay it on me. Van. We must find a lead or something. Oh, you have my gratitude. Here's what we know about these rogue models. They're most probably the same as the models employed by the Vegas film in Tarbet. Oh, those assholes. And two of them at that. You fought them before? They sound like a real hassle. Yep, because they are. But how they're hiding in the city to begin with, they're too big. The mines. That's the only thing I can think of that they could be at and not be detected. They got some kind of optical camera or something? Oh, not to our knowledge. The X-Alba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we found, but the two large units have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory. He suspects that they're hiding in a plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special material that can absorb or deflect orbital waves. Which means we're probably looking for a container made of such materials, likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to deck one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Almata are driving it around themselves though, or if they contracted that out to somebody. Think you can look into suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's out on the road. We split up and we should have this cleared up pretty quickly. Understood. I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Vern and the Artisans Guild. If either of us make any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much. So, what's the move? We run down every wayward van in town and we'll be out here all day. True, traffic in and out has closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside city limits. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all would be time consuming. Well, we got the cops on our side, so we can leave the crowd control to them. Just gotta pinpoint where the transport is most likely to be. Newtown and the artisanal district make the most sense to me. They've got the most traffic, freight especially. We get lucky, or I guess unlucky in this case, and we might fish up a robot. Roger, so we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start asking around.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Hidden machines started. Interesting quests. Our team is set up well enough. So, who do we ask? Just people that are close to the road to see if they've seen something? Ah, yeah, he would be somebody that might see it. Wait. Come on. This truck could definitely hold one of those. But I'm guessing during this quest there will be multiple of these, right?
Stay here and relax.
Can we talk?
A sketchy transport vehicle? Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars going by, so... Well, now that you mention it, there was something funny this morning. There was? What did you see? Any details would be great, no matter how small. So, you know, we've got the whole lockdown thing, and it made me think about how I wanted to do business today. And I figured, you know, people are still hungry, people need me a pick-me-up, so I made my way out here, albeit a little bit later than usual. And this big old transport van comes up and something about it just seemed weird. Weird? Were they driving all funny? Oh no, the opposite actually. There was this little empty soda can sitting in the road. And the transport just ran right over it, like, man, no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kinda shook a little. I got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. And the nerves on the driver, honestly, stone cold. Huh, sounds like there's more to this story. Oh, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Cause then it turned right out at that fork on the road ahead. And when it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever was moving got shoveled around. At first I thought maybe it was some machining tool thunking around in there, but do you think they stack them so they don't do that? True, because if you're transporting like mechanical goods, machines, even circuitry, you do not want it to be bashing around in the back of your truck. Definitely not. But like before, it just drove right off without a care in the world. It always felt like it was imagining things. I see. Did you catch what make the vehicle was? Yeah, it was a Red Star, a big one. Probably some delivery company. But it didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked. Kinda weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, bud. That's some really good info. Glad to hear it. Anything to help. Goodness knows we all need it right now. But I heard things are looking up. They said they're gonna open the roads back up tonight. Just gotta hold out a little longer. We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Let's stay here and relax.
Still, that truck is suspicious. I think that's probably gonna be it, but we need enough clues in order to actually interact with it. I imagine. It's not that we say, hey, you look like the truck we need. No here.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I'm just gonna focus directly on our side quest and leave the rest for later.
Now then.
Can we talk?
You wanna know if I've seen a suspicious freight truck? Bit of an odd thing to ask. Well, yes, it is. Sorry for just dumping that on you. Oh, no, I'm just giving you guff. I did actually see something like that last night. You did? So, what was suspicious about it? Well, deliveries last night were all the way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. We eventually got everything sorted out, even with that big old eye in the sky watching us all. So I finally wrapped up my work. It's late at night and I'm tired as hell. I start driving back towards my home on the edge of town. I'm waiting at one of the lights and then I see this giant Red Star truck pulling up next to me. It had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star paint like that before. Had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured he's a tired old dog like me driving at ass o'clock. I'll give him a wave. I look out of my window and nah, forget it. When I say it out loud, it sounds ridiculous. I must have just been seeing things. Let me guess. No one was driving the truck? It's all automated? That would explain why the driver didn't react with the can on the road. It didn't care. Hey, come on, don't leave us hanging. You might not have been seeing things after all. Won't you tell us, please? Alright. Just don't laugh at me, okay? I looked out of the window and there was no one behind the wheel, just nothing. Huh? What do you mean? Just nobody in the driver's seat at all? I'm as puzzled as you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green and the truck rolled on away. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. I never saw that truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. Maybe the driver was just on the short side. That truck was definitely taller than mine too. Maybe I just couldn't see him. Either that or again, I was tired as all get out. I might have just been seeing things. So yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time, but honestly, it was probably nothing. Moral of the story here is that everybody needs their sleep. You can't go burning the midnight oil just because you can, you know? Lesson learned, yeah, and we'll take care of ourselves. Take it easy yourself, yeah? That sounds like the kind of thing a single good night's sleep won't fix. Ah, for sure. The city's sealed off tonight, so I'm gonna try and take it slow until we've got nothing to do. Nice. We got way more clues here than I expected. The two accounts we've heard both involve a Red Star transport, which leads me to believe that we are dealing with one and only one vehicle. I'm still freaking out about the whole driverless truck thing. Hey, don't blame you. The fact that it happened at night turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. There's probably a logical explanation though, and I'm sure Quattro can provide it. Wait, for real? Oh, it's related to technology you have insider knowledge about. Correct. I believe it is utilizing tech that is currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. It's called an automated vehicle. It allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger, because a hollow core is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of an empty soda can makes me strongly suspect it's an AI-controlled vehicle. Oh, my suspicions were correct then. Ren told me a little about this before. Wow, that's so cool. So that means it wasn't a ghost. Phew. Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver, until his shitty job worked him to death. And now he lives on as a vengeful ghost behind the wheel. Wait, was it? Oh shit, it's right behind you, Farida. What? Hey, there's nothing there. You should have seen the look on your face. Why are you like this? You want me to stop calling you a kid? Then stop acting like one. Back on topic. There was an incident regarding unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. So I'm amazed this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. It's kinda insane. Oh, I'm not too surprised. You could prevent most accidents by connecting it to the traffic management system and the info on city roads. The technology should be a state of the art. In fact, I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. Oh. I'm sorry, Quattro. Oh, you have nothing to be sorry for. I'm all right, promise. Now's not the time to wallow in sentimentality. So, what's the plan, Van? The AI functionality and the patterns could make it quite difficult to capture. I know. Normally, I'd be fine with dumping this on the second lieutenant or the cops. But I'm a car lover at heart, and I do not like seeing them be used as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. This shit is personal. Huh, figures. Well, any bright ideas, Chief? First order of business is seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna bring on some outside help for the gig. What kind of outside help? Wait, you don't mean them, do you? Bingo! And they're right here in Basel, so I'm gonna call them up right now. Ah, Juniper? Yeah. The party then headed to the motor pavilion in Newtown where they were waiting. Alright, let's go there then.
What are we waiting for? Let's stay here and relax.
Alright, let's head on up and see if they can help us. I think it's mainly just to block the road so the truck can't go anywhere.
What's going on?
And with enough vehicles, we should be able to do that. Ah, Van. So, did we get all that right? You want us, king of the road, to chase down an AI intruder, huh? Don't underestimate them. You really don't know what you're getting into. Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah. Well, I could really go in tapped on the call, sorry. Oh, that's freaky. A giant van just driving around all by itself? And it's carrying assault robots inside too. Yeah, that's pretty far-fetched. But honestly, I'm intrigued. We street racers take pride in our skills, and I'm not going to let some bastard one-up me. Well, being an AI, it can process things faster than you. Without a plan to catch it, it will probably outmaneuver you. No sweat. We'll show that bucket of balls what real people can do. So, what's the plan, Van? Well, here's what I'm thinking. We get my truck and your two cars? Van outlined his three-pronged attack to the group using a map of Basil's road for reference. Making sure not to overlook the robots themselves, he made combat preparations as well. Yo, we're all set here. We've got our cars ready to go. Wanna get this show on the road? Combat will ensue upon beginning the operation. It is recommended to have the parts equipment in order beforehand. Nah, we should be fine. Gotcha. These things sound dangerous, so we gotta make sure we're ready. Don't you worry, we'll have him cornered faster than a collie. Just to make sure. We're not fully on the CP, so... Can't remember if the inns in this place actually do
Heading to the
restore
objective.
it. I don't know for sure though.
Do you know what you want?
No. Because I kind of want it to be restored. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have a few fights in the canyon. Shouldn't take too long just to get it back. And then we'll start off at the pavilion. So see you in a few minutes.
Go, go, go!
Alright, we've got it. It didn't take too long, just a few minutes.
Come on.
Like I said, I just wanted the van and Agnes to be at 200. The rest is just a bonus for us. That way we can do some real serious damage straight away and not have to build up for it before anything else. Alright, let's go. Let's hit the road. You got a beat on that transport, Quattro? Yes, I pinged them on the traffic network. They patrol the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come by here in around 20 minutes. It's a different truck, it's not red. Whoa, there really is nobody. Tinted glass too, gotta get the shift zeroed out. Transport has probably optimized the driving style to evade pursuers. Are you sure you can handle it? Safety first, remember? Don't overextend. Best of luck. That was fast for automated text. Damn, wish she could take me for a ride. She really is her uncle's niece. They're keeping clear of other cars so far, so good. How's traffic looking? No congestion, so far I can tell if we can get it cornered. We got it. Perfect. Get a CID, the best of police and the traffic guys. Right. This is Quattro. I invoke emergency authority to request a temporary road closure. Well, looks like it gave up. If machines can even do that, I don't know. Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sort of situations. Nah, it ain't that easy. The machines are booting up. Jennifer, Graham, get back. Right. So it was carrying those things. So, these are warrior models? I see what you mean. They're from Marduk, no doubt. Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas films, alright. 2 at once is gonna be tough. Be careful, guys. On the flip side, we know how they work, so let's send them to the scrapyard where they belong. Their joints are their weak points, according to his head. Focus on those. Let's clean them up before word gets on the street.
Activating shards.
Alright. Ah, come on.
Payback time.
I want to be able to at least set up some defenses before you hit me in the face, really.
Blade protagonists, bring the guard!
Now's a good time to boost.
Their HP ain't that super high, to be honest. Expected a lot more.
There we go!
Chance.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand!
Do we want to increase our damage before doing anything? Our shields will protect us from their attack, so we can take a hit if we wanted to.
Time to go all out! Give them your all! Now! Perfect chance! Use the Calvard Republic!
the main event. And alive, Rean!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Yeah.
My move now.
Activate. Boost gauge limiter unlocked. Deploying shield.
Ha! Miss.
You won't get away with this.
That's pathetic.
Skill.
Aw, come on! You can't let me say that missing is pathetic and then make me miss as well. Come on.
Go time. Activating the skill.
Down. You've got this, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
We got him. Woohoo! Man, that was like a movie shot. Huh, that all you got? That felt so much easier than the one we took down in Tharbad. Rizette's info really came in handy there. How often do you guys go around fighting things like that? I mean, ain't like we want to, it just sorta happens. Now let's figure out how to shut off that auto-driving thingy. Right, I'll get to work on... Huh? Are you shitting me? Get back! More? Really? Whoa. Look out. Get away from that thing. A third one? Seriously? Bastard waiting for us to let our guard down. I'll hold it off. You guys get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever. I don't care. Then don't. Huh? What are you? What the? What's that inside her purse? Don't be a hero, dipshit. This is serious. Oh, no need. Backup has arrived. Hela. And...
You let your guard down.
Oh, he's gonna take this out on Farida, isn't he? Damn. Shit. Close your eyes.
Perish.
An optical weapon? That's his Buster Lance. He showed me it back home once. Incredible. I see now how you earned your title, Kamshin. You had a measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
I gave a little smile, so maybe not fully unimpressed by Ferry. That attack was incredible. He took out the robot in one fell swoop. Went right for the joints too, just like she said. Well, he looked like he barely lifted a finger. Well, this is Marduk's ace we're talking about. That's just what he does. Well, hey, all's well that ends well, right? We still got the credit for it. That's in and in itself is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. Ah, we didn't do much. Hey, I'm just glad I got to have a good race. Talk about stealing the spotlight. What are we, chop liver? Yeah, I've still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. Oh, I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all of us. Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage they would have caused if left unchecked. Hey, don't sell yourself short, but you helped a bunch too. Plenty more where that came from. Let's keep Almata on their toes. Right, of course. With some filling, Quattro managed to decouple their auto drive unit from the transport vehicle. After the local authorities conducted their own investigation, the traffic restriction was lifted and all was back to normal.
Yeah, that's one job behind us.
Hidden machines completed.
Near a deposit
Again, no chaos. Oh, that's fine. After yesterday and then this, I see now why analysts speak so highly of you. So I'll back you up all the way. That's a promise. Let's see how much we can corner the enemy before the task force arrives. We've heard everything from the second lieutenant. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. I can't believe an AI was driving the transport. But at any rate, I'm glad we got things taken care of in spite of the chaos and confusion. Definitely. No talks in the pavilion. Oh. Then we can go to the artisanal district and finally start our rounds there.
This is the Aerotrain, operated by the city of Basel.
Hey, thanks for the help yesterday. I never imagined something like that would happen on a job. Goddess almighty. And it was in such a good mood too. I was getting along with the artisans, job was going smooth. Man, trouble really strikes when you're least expected, huh? I'm just happy I was able to help that lady. It helped me sleep at night, knowing I did what I could. Yeah, that's the most important thing, isn't it? Oh, I'm really glad the workshop's okay, but I'm happier to see you safe. We can replace parts, but I can't replace my dad. You too. We got each other, and that's what's important. Didn't expect you to care that much about the shop, though. Honestly, thought you were gonna come by and say, now is the perfect chance to revamp the shop floor. Seriously, would I do that? I don't hate you like that, come on, you're my dad. Yeah, sorry, that was kind of a bit mean of me. I know you're not like that. I'm really happy that you're alright, especially since I hear Institute got all torn up. Admittedly, I didn't think you would care much for the Institute yourself. Of course I do, but you've got every right to choose your path in life. It doesn't matter if I agree with it or not. If you're gonna be out of class for a while, though, it might be worth it to stop by and show us at the shop for a bit. Gotta learn algebra before you can do calculus. Gotta learn the old stuff before you can do the new, right? I mean, I guess I could. Wait a minute, you're tricking me.
Okay.
I thought my dad was against my career path all this time, but evidently not. He sounds like he's accepted it. I swear, it's so hard to tell what's going on in his mind. Still, I guess it's better to have it sorted out later than never. Maybe some good came out of this after all. Hey, in time of stress, you really learn your family and friends on how they are. Well, I'll be damned. Get my son really did care about the workshop. I just never could figure out what he was thinking. He got trouble opening up like that. He guessed that from me. I guess he did. Alright, I know there's gonna be someone down here, right? Ah, okay, so he didn't have anything to say beside for the quest. And since we have 3 points of interest, let's pick the guild since we're here. Oh, you couldn't have timed your arrival better. Ren, we weren't expecting to find you here. You want something from us? Oh, the opposite. I have something for you. A little piece of intel. Do we have to go blabbing to them about it? Hey, don't spoil your fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a hard ass. Excuse me? Alright boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. So, what's this info about? To the surprise of no one, Almata was behind the explosion in Anchorville. It sounds like it is a mess out there right now after we got out at Almata at corporate help. Yeah, a lot of high-ranking graces are stuck there right now, trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd really rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here. Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed, I'm still positive that the attack in Anchorville was just a diversion. Basel as their main target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the Archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it was the same duo you met in Langport. Them again? Viola and Alexandra. They caused a ton of trouble back in Langport too. Oh, that's certainly not good. That said, we should have to worry about them here now that Marduk is in town. How many men have they got? We're talking just one area or the whole city? Well, they have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger corps, and with vastly better equipment. And their chief of security in particular is a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already. Chasm. Yep, Grams here described him as one of the strongest Jaegers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face, he doesn't even look 30. But he gives off this vibe like he could kick your ass into next week. At any rate, the city's in good hands with him patrolling around. We still gotta figure out what Armada's plotting next though. Oh, speaking of, you confirmed those two you encountered yesterday were connected to the gardens, correct? Yeah, said they were overseers. That checks out. They've got 4 units and an overseer in charge of each one. Well, the two of them seem to be connected to Armada differently though. Melchior is both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Armada. But his cohort said she was only a contractor. Ah, talk about complicated. I wonder what the story there is. Well, we're not much the wiser than you guys there, unfortunately. What we know is that most monstrous mafia and most vile assassins to ever lived had joined hands, and that ain't good. Indeed, after we have Basil taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Armada's up there to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we're hoping you might have a lead to where Professor Callahan might be. Oh, I wish I did. I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if I could find anything on the net, but they covered their tracks, unfortunately. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Oh, don't worry about it. It really wasn't going to be that easy. Oh, aside from that, my only other advice is to keep the Septian veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. The Septian veins? Oh, I recall Reset mentioning those recently, actually. Oh, they do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance, they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove they were at all related. Until a certain phenomenon in Crossbelt demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions. This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch though. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you three up to? Well, we'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. We can't just leave it all to Marduk. Yeah, we're good, don't get me wrong, but they're even shadier than you guys are. I don't trust them. I'll be helping out too, until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye out on all the other students as well. We're all waiting here for you, Agnes, Odette and Albert too. Don't forget that, okay? I won't. Please be careful, Ren. Definitely be careful. Oh, I'll keep looking on my end, of course. A certain factory is counting on me among other people and groups. I can't exactly turn a blind eye to all of this. I've left Sasha in charge of the other students, and I'm sure she'll be able to handle things for the rest of the day. I'd like to have another chat with Professor Cronkite too, if I get a chance. I hope my hunch is off, but if it isn't, I have lots of things to look into. Well, look into it, we trust you can handle it. Oh, we're gonna head out pretty shortly ourselves. Alex should be able to hold down the fort, especially with Ren helping out. If Almata does what Basil, there's no way this was their only planned attack. They're gonna be back for more someday. That's all the more reason why we've got to stop them in their tracks. Well, Zina told me that Ren was capable, and goodness, he wasn't kidding. Capable is almost underselling her. She had issues diagnosed in a flash, and she even pointed out the potential links between the network and the Septian veins too. She's wise beyond her years, for certain. It's a shame that experience had to come from the sort of trouble she referenced. While she's an excellent mind, we can't push all the work onto her. She's still a child after all. We adults need to pull our own weight. Blanca was badly injured in the assault, but the doctor's saying she's in stable condition now, and that's a huge relief. I didn't think Almata would wreak this much havoc. Have they no mercy? No, definitely not. They're mobsters, and mobsters only care about one thing, the end result. Who gets hurt along the way is of no concern to them. We need to do everything we can to stop them, and we won't rest until they're brought to justice. You all stay safe out there. Well, we'll definitely do our best. Oh, I might have broken a bone or two, but I'll be okay. They shouldn't slow me down all that much. I just can't believe what they did to Professor Callahan. They really are dangerous. I agree, but please don't push yourself. Just leave this to us, alright? We'll sort this all out, promise. I'm sure you will. You can't have Marduk showing us more than they already have. Oh, this is gonna be real sketchy with Blanca out of commission, but we can't let that get to us. We gotta cover her. We're counting on you too, so let us know when you learn anything out there.
Right.
Well, we definitely will. I'm ashamed you had to see me like this. Yesterday, I have no excuses. They overpowered me, plain and simple. Don't beat yourself up over it. They got one of my guys too. Happens to the best of us. Hey, just get out of there alive is a reason enough to celebrate. I agree, and the fact that you were able to hold them off that long bought us valuable time. I guess you're right. Yeah. Look on the bright side, huh? We'll need your help and a whole lot more if we're even to stand a chance against Almata and the Gardens. We're counting on you. Don't let them get away with this. We won't. That goes without saying. You bet your ass we'll bring them to justice. We'll need your help and a whole lot more if we're even to stand a chance against Almata and the Gardens. We're counting on you. Don't let them get away with this. No, like always, we'll do our best, and the more prepped we are, the better it is. Alright. See if we can talk to a handful more people before we call it a day. Well, I never dreamed a disaster like this would befall in our fair city. I need to make sure all the workshops are holding up. I work closely with them for my job. If they're out of commission, it could throw a wrench in our whole pipeline. But more than that, I want to make sure the people are okay. I have to make the most of my connections here. Well, my sister's really fired up. She's been coordinating food and shelter for those stranded tourists. I can't blame her. Normally, I'd be worried about chewing through our budget and ingredients, but desperate times and all. Our phones and stuff are back online at least, so I'm gonna need to send out some calls to get everything squared away. Everyone's just doing what they can right now, and so should I. True. Well, the whole city has fallen in hard times, and we gotta help wherever we can. I'm just a part-timer, but I feel like I really am making a difference. I like seeing people's face light up when their food arrives. The food here is really good, and it should be a nice pick-me-up for the people out there who need it. That's the person that really takes some pride in his work. It's good. Man's alive. We had enough problems to deal with before the whole city became under attack. I heard that a whole lot of tourists are stranded here since they closed out all the roads. They can't get back home. We have to figure out something out for them. We need a place to stay and food to eat. Okay, I think after this in round, I'm probably gonna call for the day, cause I can feel my voice going, so I'm gonna give it a rest. Oh, I was sitting down for business talk with Vern when everything just fell to chaos. I couldn't believe my eyes. We were safe inside the building, thankfully, but everybody was shaken, and understandably so. I heard they attacked some other towns too. And now that the roads are closed in response, I'm stranded here. There's just nothing I can do, I guess. Well, I might as well make the most of it. I'm gonna be stuck here. Ah, she's gonna drink it up in the bar, isn't she? Okay, just everyone here. Ah, Cronkite. No, we're gonna avoid talking to him for a little bit longer. Ah, you're the youngster from yesterday, and I see quarters with you too. I can't thank you enough for helping me. I'd gotten word of people using those kinds of machine monster attack people, but I never expect to run afoul of one here. But I'm not gonna sit around and mope. As long as I've still got my arms and legs, I'm gonna do what I can to help clean up. Maybe you're tired, but I was a damn fine artisan in my heyday. I'll make myself useful somehow. I'm sure you will. I was looking around the workshop for spare bolts for the generator, and I stumbled upon this. Voyager, did you make this? Huh? Yes, everybody working their butts off, so it didn't feel fair for me to just sit around. So I had a go at making one of those while you were out. I didn't screw it up, did I? Well, actually, no. This is pretty well polished compared to your other stuff. I can tell you actually took your time on it. You really can do it if you try, huh? Guess the circumstances brought that out of you, huh? He complimented me. Yes, oh yeah. See, yeah, I can do it when I try. Maybe if you could let those project managers know, I make 3 more of these by EOD. It's a good practice, and hey, it'll really help us out if we can get some more of these. I knew it was too good to be true. The road to the archonship is a long one indeed. The road to archonship is long because you need to practice and get better and be more consistent with your work. Like they say, 10,000 hours will make you a master at almost anything. That's what he needs to learn. But now I've got a goal and I'm sticking to it. Nothing's gonna stop me. I feel like I'd really helped that I was doing it on my own though. I'm not sure I can make them as well if I got him yelling in my ears. We're gonna have our hands full for a while with cleanup and rebuilding. Vortig's really impressed me. He's always rushing into things, but he really had a good grasp on things this time. Maybe it's about time I give him a little bit more freedom at the shop. I'll have to think about that once all this is over. In times of need, you learn what you can be capable of, that's for sure. Alright, for now, we're gonna leave it here. On the next one, we'll continue doing our rounds around town. Talking to our other 2 information points, which looks like it's gonna be the workshop and Cronkite. And then we'll see what else we can find. Before we go...
Go, go, go!
So I just want to make sure... Yeah, we already did this one. Just in case. Okay, so it's only the Artisan District and that's it. Perfect. No more 4 SPGs, just the main quest. We can do that. So in between, I'll probably make sure our SCP is in order. So if we're done and we're going to be thrown into combat, we are at the ready to handle things straight away. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.